Hi everyone, in this video we'll take a quick look at four key education reports that shaped India's education system. The Sapru Committee 1934, the Abbott Wood Report 1937, Zakir Hussain Committee Report 1937 and the Sargent Report 1944, presented by Eureka. And let's get started. Sapru School and the Job Jungle 1934. Once upon a time in 1934, in a land called UP, there was a wise man named Mr. Sapru. He was asked by the king to solve a big problem. Why are so many young people unemployed? Mr. Sapru disguised himself as a teacher and visited many schools. He was shocked. He saw that students were only being trained to write exams and collect degrees, but no one knew how to survive in the job jungle. ఒకప్పుడు 1934లో ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్లో మిస్టర్ సప్రు అనే ఒక తెలివైన వ్యక్తి ఉండేవాడంట. అతన్ని యూపీ ప్రభుత్వం పిలిచింది. ఉత్తరప్రదేశ్ ప్రభుత్వం పిలిచి ఒక సమస్యకి పరిష్కారాన్ని కనుక్కోమని చెప్పింది. అసలు ఏంటా సమస్య? యువతలో నిరుద్యోగం ఎందుకు ఉంది? అప్పుడు మిస్టర్ సప్రు ఏం చేశాడు? అతను వేషం మార్చుకొని అన్ని స్కూల్స్ విజిట్ చేశాడంట. విజిట్ చేసి చూసి షాక్ అయిపోయాడు. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ పిల్లలు ఎలా ట్రైన్ అవుతున్నారు? జస్ట్ వస్తున్నారు, ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాస్తున్నారు, డిగ్రీ సర్టిఫికేట్స్ కలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నారు అంతే. అంతేకాని వాళ్ళకి సొసైటీలో ఎలా సర్వైవ్ అవ్వాలి అని తెలియదు. అసలు ఆ జాబ్ జంగల్లో సర్వైవ్ ఎలా అవ్వాలి అని తెలియదు. మినిమం స్కిల్స్ లేవన్నమాట. సర్వైవింగ్ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి పిల్లల్లో లేకుండే. అందుకని మిస్టర్ సర్ప్రో ఏం చేశాడంటే హీ గ్యాదర్డ్ అ టీమ్ అండ్ హీ మేడ్ ఎ మాస్టర్ ప్లాన్. అండ్ వాట్ వాస్ ద మాస్టర్ ప్లాన్ హియర్? Sapru Committee Report. And he gave four magical tools to survive in the job jungle. Let's see what are those four magical tools. The four magic tools of Sapru. To help students survive the job jungle, Mr. Sapru introduced four magic tools, which are nothing but recommendations. And his first recommendation is diversified courses, the time extender, 1 year extension, the skill seed, start vocational training, the degree ladder, 3 years university course. The four magic tools. First one is diversified courses, which means introducing different paths at the secondary level, one leading to university, one leading to vocational training. That gives students options based on their interest and abilities. And the second one is the time extender. Remove intermediate stage. Abolish the intermediate stage and extend the secondary stage by 1 year. This simplifies the system and strengthens secondary education. And the third one is the skill seed, giving vocational training to the students. Start vocational training right after lower secondary stage. This ensures practical skills are taught early, increasing employability. And the last one is the degree ladder. Make university education a structured 3 years program. This provides consistency and quality in higher education. A quick recap of Sapru Committee 1934. You can easily remember this using the mnemonic DIVE. D. Diversified courses. I. Intermediate removed. Add 1 year to secondary. V. Vocational training starts early. E. Extend degree to 3 years. Now let's move on to next report. The Abbott Wood Report 1937. Here our story is about the birth of polytechnic schools, how they came into existence. Let's check it out. In 1935, Indian education leaders felt something was missing. We teach reading and writing, they said, but not job skills. 1935లో ఇండియన్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లీడర్స్ కనమాట మన విద్యా నాయకులకి ఒక డౌట్ వచ్చింది. మనం పిల్లలకైతే విద్య నేర్పిస్తున్నాం, ఎలాంటి విద్య, ఎలా చదవాలి ఎలా రాయాలని అయితే నేర్పిస్తున్నాం, కానీ మన పిల్లలలో జాబ్ స్కిల్స్, పని చేసే స్కిల్స్, సర్వైవింగ్ స్కిల్స్ని నేర్పిస్తున్నామా లేదా అన్న క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ వాళ్ళకే వచ్చింది. కాబట్టి అప్పటి ప్రభుత్వం ఏం చేసిందో ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. In 1936, they invited two experts from England, Mr. Abbott and Mr. Wood. కాబట్టి 1936లో ఇంగ్లాండ్ నుంచి ఇద్దరు నిపుణులని పిలిపించారంట. ఎవరా నిపుణులు అంటే మిస్టర్ అబర్ట్ అండ్ మిస్టర్ వుడ్. They studied complete Indian education system. వాళ్ళొచ్చి మొత్తం ఇండియాలో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ ఎలా ఉంది అని చెప్పేసి స్టడీ చేశారు. ఆఫ్టర్ దే స్టడీ దే గేవ్ ఎ రిపోర్ట్ ఇన్ 1937. And what the report says, we'll see now. India needs schools to teach technical and work skills. ఇండియాకి స్కూల్స్ కావాలి. ఎలాంటి స్కూల్స్ కావాలి ఇండియాకి అంటే పిల్లలకి ఉద్యోగ నైపుణ్యాలు నేర్పించే స్కూల్స్ కావాలి అని చెప్పేసి వీళ్ళు చెప్పారనమాట. బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దేర్ అడ్వైస్ పాలిటెక్నిక్ స్కూల్స్ స్టార్టెడ్. వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చిన సలహా వలన ఇవాళ మనకు పాలిటెక్నిక్ స్కూల్స్ అనేవి స్టార్ట్ అయినాయి. These schools taught things like mechanics, farming and business. ఈ స్కూల్స్ పిల్లలకి ఏం నేర్పిస్తాయి అంటే వ్యవసాయం ఎలా చేయాలి, వ్యాపారం ఎలా చేయాలి, మిషన్స్తో ఎలా పని చేయాలి అని స్కిల్స్ని నేర్పిస్తాయి. వీటన్నిటిని పిల్లల్లో డెవలప్ చేస్తారనమాట. Later, some high schools also began teaching practical and non-subjects. Finally, we must thank both of them. Because of them, students had new ways to learn and earn. Recommendations. Mnemonic VPOGJ. Just think it as Vocational Polytechnic offers great jobs. V stands for Vocational Stream. Create a separate stream for vocational education. P stands for Polytechnics. Start polytechnic institutions for technical education. O stands for Optional in high schools. Introduce vocational subjects like agriculture, commerce, etc. G stands for Give Equal Respect. Treat vocational education equal to academic education. J. Job oriented training. Focus on skills that lead to employment. Let's move on to next topic. Zakir Hussain Committee 1937. In 1937, when India was still under the control of British rule, Mahatma Gandhi introduced a new education plan which is called Varda scheme at a conference in Varda, which is in Maharashtra. He believed that children should learn by doing useful work, not just by reading books. And this new method is called Nai Talim or basic education. And this scheme focused on teaching through craft work, and that too in mother tongue as a medium of instruction. To organize this plan, the Indian National Congress formed a committee and which was led by Dr. Zakir Hussain. Who led this committee? Dr. Zakir Hussain. And what was the goal of this committee? The goal was to make education practical, self-reliant and connected to daily life. Key recommendations of this committee: learning by doing, craft centered education, mother tongue as medium, self sufficiency, and holistic development. The Sargent Report 1944. What is the Sargent Report? The Sargent Report was prepared by the Central Advisory Board of Education in 1944. And what it proposed? It proposed a comprehensive educational reform plan for India covering all stages of education. And what are those all stages of education? Let's see now. Key recommendations: universalization of elementary education, pre-primary education for children aged 3 to 6 years, free, universal and compulsory education, junior basic education ages 6 to 11 years, senior basic education ages 11 to 14 years. And this system was matched with the Varda scheme. Next, middle school education. The senior basic or middle school was recommended as the final stage for the majority. Vocational and industrial training should be provided at this stage. High school and degree courses. High school duration 6 years, entry age 11 years, two types of high schools, academic and technical. Degree courses 3 years for selected students, focus on all-round development and career preparation. Medium of instruction is mother tongue in high schools. Adult education and teacher training. Adult literacy to be eliminated within 20 years. Full provision for training of teachers, education for physically and mentally challenged, compulsory physical education, social and recreational activities. Administrative reforms, creation of a Department of Education at the center and state level. Significance of the Sargent report. It was the first comprehensive scheme covering pre primary, primary, high school, university, vocational, and technical education, emphasized equal opportunities, addressed the employment problem, suggested salary scales and service conditions for teachers. That's all for today. In next class, we'll explore Indian education system 2, Radhakrishna Commission, Mudalayar Commission, and National Committee on Women's Education 1958. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.